What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And as the world slowly loads behind me, it seems like the more stuff you have in your world, the longer it takes chunks to load. Does that make any sense to you? I mean, I don't have any picture frames. I don't have any pictures. I got nothing here that would... I mean, entity-wise, I'm trying to keep entities to the absolute minimum. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about loading times. I'm here to talk about the brand newest build on the Desolation map that I worked on Monday. I worked on a little bit off camera, but I haven't done too much. I was trying to save a little bit for you guys. And there it is. Without further ado, here it is. I've been working on it, guys. What do you think, huh? Let me get a better view of it here. Here we go. So this is what I've been working on. And I haven't told you guys what it is necessarily. I haven't talked about it. That's what I was saving for today. I was very cryptic about it on Monday. But today I'm going to talk to you about this build. This is going to be called Chuch. C-H-U-C-H. Chuch. And what this is an idea. I think Ro inspired me. Ro gave me this idea. I think he also said it could be either a church or a school. But this is a church, and the backstory here is that in the far past, this was built for religious practicing. Okay, that's the purpose of this building. It was a church, and I guess maybe the church was struggling with funds, and they had to eventually move to a less rent expensive place. So the building was up for grabs, and who purchased the building? A wealthy entrepreneur, and he turned it into a gentleman's club. That's right, guys. Church on the outside, sin on the inside. This is it's gonna fit Coveton perfectly, guys. And I can't wait to really build the interior of this thing. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm like trying to talk and build at the same time. Yeah, I can't wait to build the interior of this thing. Basically, it's going to be that big from there to there. I don't know if I might do a parking lot back here. I don't know. It depends on how much space I have. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is supposed to be a Catholic type Christian church or cathedral even, I guess you could call it. It was a cathedral at one time that has now been converted into a place of sin. A den of iniquity. It fits the Coveton storyline, don't you think? This place fits into Coveton perfectly. Let's see, well, that works. That looks nice. I could dig it. Something like that. Yeah. I keep adding details. This is one of those builds where I don't have a plan. I'm just going, and I just keep adding detail after detail after detail. I did go on Google Images, and I spent, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I spent about an hour just looking at every single cathedral I could find, and none of them really stuck out to me. So either they were too plain or way too complex. So I did find one that I liked, and I'm kind of loosely basing it off of it, but not really. If that makes any sense to you. I'm just doing my thing out here pretty much today, and it's coming out pretty well so far. You know, this front facade is one of the more in-depth builds I've had to do, so it's taking a little bit longer than it usually would, and that's fine with me. I never get to spend time on my exteriors. You know, I start a build and I'm super excited to build the exterior, and then it's done in a day, and I'm like, well, now I gotta spend this, another month on the interior, a day on the exterior, a month on the interior. That's not fun. You know, I want to have fun with the exterior too. So this build, and also like the Fox Coveton over here, these are builds that I get to spend more time on the exterior, and I'm liking it. I'm really liking the details that are going into this. This is more of a detailed part of town, I guess you would say. I don't know. Downtown and the nightlife section give me a chance to really put some details into it. You know, think of this maybe as some sort of old time part of town where the cathedrals used to be. Wait, what should I put in there? I just want to put more detail. I was doing something like this. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see how that looks, and then we'll come back. Anyway, yeah, this is like an old-timey part of town, so I get to put in some some crazy looking details around here. It's pretty fun. I'm having a good time building this thing. I don't ever want it to end. Oh man. If only I could just build exteriors. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be the life. That would be the life. But I'm not that type of builder, guys. I like to do the whole thing. So interiors gotta come too. But you know, I've had some experience now. I've had some practice on the gentlemen's clubs. So I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe if this is more pointed at the top. So I've had some experience now, and because of the last one. So now I can really knock this out of the ballpark, I hope. That would be nice if I could. That's pretty cool. I don't know, I'm just trying to give it some... You know when you see on cathedrals, you see a bunch of carvings and stuff. And you know, I can't really do carvings on this size. Oh, goodness. On this size of a build. It's really hard. So, come on now. Getting a lot of lag here. So... I just do these little patterns, and I don't know, I think the patterns look pretty cool. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like that. It just looks like a carving. That's all it's supposed to be. You're supposed to use your imagination for this, so I hope you guys have one, because this ain't going to work without it, right? I don't think Minecraft in general works if you don't have imagination. That's why, you know, people either love it or hate it. Either people have imagination and it, you know, Minecraft allows their imagination to take flight, or they have no imagination and they want to be told what to do, and they're like, they don't understand Minecraft. They don't understand entertaining themselves, right? Having all the building blocks to do whatever you want to do, and then, you know, figuring out a way to have fun. A lot of people would rather be told how to have fun, and this game is not for them. Okay, this game is not for them, because you'll find that Minecraft, a large part of this game is working around the bugs that never get fixed and never will get fixed, and that's just I've come to accept it. That's part of Minecraft now. Maybe, you know, the PC players have less of a struggle with that, but oh man, over here on consoles, it is bug city. I have to put PvP on hold. The last PvP game I came up with does not work, mainly because of some bugs and glitches that have been present since the last update. And then we got a bug fix, so I was super hopeful that, you know, things would work out, but no, the bug fix didn't fix anything. It was the smallest bug fix you could imagine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not to harp on problems, so I'll shut up now. I'll shut up about the problems. I'm sorry. No one wants to hear my problems, right? Oh well. What else can we talk about? So it's going to be called Chuch. I'm going to put a sign on it. Gentlemen's Club inside. Heavily apocalypsized. What else can I say about this build? I don't know. I'm going to build another wall here. I don't know what to do for the sides. The sides is going to be tough. It could just be stained glass, a lot of stained glass. I'm going to spend a lot of time on this build, guys, so don't expect results immediately with this thing. This is not going to be like the IHOP where it's come and it's gone. You know, this is going to take some time on this one, so be patient on this build. We're not going to see a finished product anytime soon, which is okay. I don't mind. Like I said, I just want to have some fun on the exterior. I'm having a lot of fun. These kinds of builds, the kinds of builds where I add a block, take a step back, add a block, take a step back. You know what I'm talking about, right? You see me doing it right now. I have to like survey what I've done to see if it looks good. Those are the type of builds that really inspire creativity in me, and they cause me to really use my brain and not just my logic brain to figure out how things should go, but also my creative side. And it's beautiful. It's like being an artist. It feels like you're an artist, you know. Like I'm a painter who has his palette, and then he goes to his canvas, makes a few brush strokes, steps back, sees how it looks, sees how he can improve things, and then, oh, hey, what's this? Where am I? It's a hanky spanky. Sees where I can improve, and then improve it, and all right. Okay, I've gone up too tall now. I think I want these sides to come up to here. So let's knock this wall out. I've done too much there. And I'm going to bring this to a point. This building is not going to be that tall. It's just the facade that's this big. The facade being the front. So I think the building's maybe 2 floors. It's not going to be that tall. Okay, that's just extra. It's going to be that tall. And even that's pretty tall, but what can you do? Yeah, okay, so let's bring this to a point, and then we'll call this an episode. I know I didn't get much done. When do I ever get enough done? There's never enough, you know what I mean? There's never enough time in the day. And if it was up to me, I could blabber on for hours and build for hours. That's not going to work. But I just don't think people would watch it. I don't know. Something tells me blabbering mindlessly for an hour would not be the most entertaining YouTube video. Something just says that. I mean, there might be a handful of you who would watch it, but you know, it would take a long time to do. So I can't be doing all that, guys. I just can't. I wish I could. I mean, that looks interesting. That's just the skeleton for it. Let's see how it looks over here. Whoa, fallen. I think my elytras just caught me there. That's another thing. That's one of the... Okay, I'll just go into a little bit of detail about why our PvP game doesn't work. A lot of the times, the elytras will not open. I guess there's enough lag on this map to where you jump off a building, you'll press A, and nothing will happen with the elytras. And then all of a sudden, you're dead. You know what I mean? And I built a PvP game heavily based on elytra, and half the time it kills you. So it's just not... I don't know if that's ever going to get fixed. That's not something that they're likely to fix. I don't know if they can fix it. They just added so much features. They have more features to the point where the game can't handle the features that they put, but then they still keep adding features, and so they keep adding to lag that never gets fixed, and that's the situation we're in right now. Oh man, if I could spend, I could tell you what, guys, if I could spend 5 minutes in the 4J Studios office explaining what's wrong with their system, I think I could get to them. I think I could reach them, but I don't know. No one wants to hear what I have to say because it's not all positive. Not today, at least. Not today. I don't know. I'm just struggling, guys. I'm sorry. So I really wanted to build that PvP game. I did build it, and we did try to play it, and it just didn't work. It didn't work at all. It was no bueno. I was sad about that, but what can you do? Like I said to myself just moments ago, a large part of this game is working around bugs, and that's just the game. That's just what it is. So I gotta live with it. Gotta deal with it. Oh man, I don't want to stop building. I just want to keep going and going. I mean, I'm definitely not going to stop building. You know, once the cameras stop rolling, I'm going to continue on this because that's what I do. I like to build. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say here about this build. I think the next time you guys see it, we will have a lot more completed because I'm going to do more stuff off camera. Not that one. I'm going to do a lot of this off camera. Maybe the next time we come in here, it might be, the exterior might be done. I don't know. I hate, you never know. You know, life happens and then things don't go the way you expected them to. And then you've made a promise that you can't fulfill. And then everyone's sad, right? So I'm just going to say that my hope and my dream and my goal is to have the interior done, started this week. Start the interior this week. Would that be possible? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to be the episode for today. That's going to be the Chuch. I'm going to write Chuch in big letters right across there. From here, it's going to say C-H-U-C-H, Chuch, to there. So that way you can say, oh, I'm just going to church. You know, tell your wife, I'm just going off to church. I'll be back in 6 hours. Oh, what's that smell? I fell down into a bottle of perfume. It was just sitting on the floor and I tripped and it smashed in my face. I don't know what that smell. Well, anyway, that's just not trying to make excuses for the guys, but that's something you could say. I'm going to church. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching this. As always, get ready for the church. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.